October has come. October has gone. And all we're left with is Halloween. So, here we are. Happy Halloween. Let's talk about this. It's Friday, and the moon is void, of course, in Aquarius at 2:15 in the morning. And we'll enter spiritually aware Pisces at 7:46. Also in the morning. We're talking about astrology, right? Now, this is not a time we would normally associate with ghostly phenomena. But here we are. So, the office people who like to dress up, guess what? They're going to dress up. And they will do so. Why not? And it's also Friday. So I suspect that Halloween parties will be the thing. Okay? Halloween themed parties. Why not? I think that we need to take the time to celebrate and honor the seasons, including this one. Okay? Now, hopefully ego gets left at the door behind us. And we come in ready to celebrate and ready to just have fun. Today favors taking stock of where we are at. Intuitively, it follows that by taking it easy, we will manifest more. Intuition. It's a powerful thing. And today's keyword is boo. All right, so get that out of my system. Okay, so here we go. The color is the clouds as they pass in front of the moon. So let's talk about this. Thoughts and actions may be contradictory today. But do you know what isn't? Do you know what's not going to be contradictory today? It will be our gut reactions. That's right. Intuition will be spot on as we exit October with the moon stepping into the Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Grand Water Trine. Facilitates it and makes it easy. Even if they're starting to separate, the moon will bring Mars back into it, right? Every time I tried to get out, they brought me back in. That's right. That's what will happen. So, you're going to feel in tune and in touch, no matter what. Even with the looming time change. Time's going to change. Darn it. And the Mercury retrograde. Our senses, they're going to be heightened and on full alert. It's a Mercury thing, right? Senses, the 5 senses, maybe 6 senses, who knows? For this guy it is, that's for sure. Mercury in Pisces. Okay, so anyway, listen, make sure you pay attention, okay? We're going to get messages from all over the place. Be paying attention. However, not all the messages have good intentions behind them. Okay? I pray that you know the difference. Okay, so talking about differences, talking about communication, talking about the veil thinning, right? All sorts of voices will start coming in. It's an interesting time of the year. So, let's see. What's behind this? Well, basically we have that Grand Water Trine happening, right? That Grand Water Trine is where we're just going to, it's an easy manifestation. We've got the moon right there. It's going to be fleeting. It's going to go through, yet it's lasting because Mercury and Mars are still very much in it. Mercury has just passed beyond it, and we'll be going retrograde and coming right back into it. So we're going to be visiting this a couple of times. So the twin pillars of organization and the patriarchy are Jupiter and Saturn, okay? Jupiter in Cancer, Saturn in Pisces. We're talking about spirituality. We're talking about foundations, institutions. We're also talking about having the patience to be able to go back, revisit our creativity, and see what needs to be done to make us even more creative. That's a good thing to think about. It's flow, right? That energy just flows around the chart in 3 points. 1, 2, 3. The third point is in Scorpio. And that's where Mars is at. So those actions, those words, actions and words, Mars, actions, words, Mercury, are where they're just they're in this crucible there with Black Moon Lilith, okay? That's desire, that's drive, that's what we want to do, right? We can't always go, go, go. Water signs know that. Water signs have to be relax and go with the flow. We listen to our intuition. We move when we have to move. We do what we need to do. That is the best thing that we can possibly do. Now, later on tonight, it's Halloween. Become the role, the dream, and dance the dance macabre as the world falls down. And that's what I have for you. Okay? So, keeping with the Halloween spirit, we've got a couple of things for you, okay? This one strikes me as funny because in 2008, a white paper entitled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, is published by the pseudonymous, I guess pseudonymous works, right? Satoshi Nakamoto. It describes a decentralized peer-to-peer network that could track and verify transactions, producing a transparent and verifiable record. Bitcoin. All right. And instead of a birth, because it's Halloween, I'm going to give you a death. And the death I'm going to give you is in 1879, a gentleman by the name of Joseph Hooker. He's an American general. Now, why Joe Hooker? Why fighting Joe Hooker? Well, first of all, if you've ever been to Boston on a lovely fall day and seen the gold dome of the State House atop Beacon Hill, across the street from that, there's a bas relief. It's a bronze of the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. Nothing to do with Joe Hooker, right? Joe Hooker was born Hadley, Massachusetts, and he's mostly famous for losing to Robert E. Lee a couple times. Now, that didn't stop them from making a statue of him and putting it in front of the State House. Now, anybody that's been on a duck tour will delight in passing by the State House because they will always point out the General Hooker entrance, which is what that entrance is called, off to the side where Fightin' Joe Hooker's statue stands. The main steps of the Capitol, they're rarely used. They're used for protests and camera and photo opportunities. The front doors, I believe they open when there's a change in governors. Other than that, they use the back door or the General Hooker entrance. Okay? So, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate and love every single one of you. To recap, the key word is, you guessed it, boo. You got it, boo. It's boo. And the color is the clouds as they pass in front of the moon. And this is my Herkimer sphere. Appreciate and love you all. Today's the 6th. Happy astrocatting.